Okay. Just getting everything ready. All right. A little early, I'm aware, but that's fine. All right. Tell your mom, tell your friends. Basically, just gonna be doing as many roster talk about stuff that I can. Basically, I'm just gonna talk about anything related to Academy whatsoever. Questions will be fielded during whenever. Just type question in chat and I'll talk. And we're Gucci. All right. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna just pop right into it. We'll get into it. First thing we're gonna do, power rankings. Okay. Based on the rosters that I know, and then I'll explain them as I go on. I've had most of these confirmed by solid sources, and we're gonna be a-okay. We're gonna be a-okay, ready to do this thing. All right. So first things first, let's test to make sure this fucking notepad works. Okay. All right. There we go. All right, number one. Don't even need to talk about it. C9A. Cloud9 Academy is going to be absolutely bonkers. King is nuts. King and Isles is a crazy bot lane that would probably work. That'd probably be the fourth best bot lane in LCS. Then you add in Copy, who's a really solid mid, and Shurnfire, who got a really poor shake on TL. He's actually a lot better player than people saw. And reportedly, Darshan's going to be their top. So I saw some people mad at the whole Darshan thing. It doesn't make sense to be mad. He's another way for you to coach up your players. And with Reaper gone, you don't have that kind of like camaraderie of, oh, here's this guy who's gonna just kind of carry the whole coaching aspect and develop these players really well, and yada yada yada. So having someone like Darshan, who is essentially a player coach, I think he's going to be really good for Cloud9. That team's just going to fuck it. Like, like LS quote tweeted me on, which I had to hold back my my tears on that one because LS is my favorite person in the entire scene. Number 2 being Captain Flowers, who also responded to me in a DM like 5 minutes later, so I was very happy. But yeah, no, that's gonna be a really solid team. Even LS said they're gonna fucking free roll over Academy, and they will. So that one's obvious. From number 2, what I'm seeing here, you can wait. I'll get there when I get there. All right. Number 2. Number 2 is kind of a toss-up, but I'm gonna say FlyQuest Academy looks kind of nuts, but I'm gonna give it to 100 Thieves, because 100 Thieves, just their roster seems like a low tier LCS roster, to be honest. Like if Dig fielded 100 Thieves Academy roster, Dig would have a 9th, 8th place roster type thing. It's a solid roster. 100 Thieves have a lot to build there. Poom is really good. Luger has big boy potential. Ryoma's Ryoma. Kenvi and Tenacity both have big potential. So I would definitely say, in the grand scheme of things, just based on power of player, you definitely got to give second 200 T. Moving on to number 3. And then, don't worry, I'm going to tell you why I have these rankings. I'm going to reveal some names that I'm hearing just about every team, essentially. This is your one-stop shop Academy stream. Number 3, like we were talking about earlier, said FlyQuest and 100 Thieves are kind of there. So I'm going to say FlyQuest. I did have Dreams beforehand, and them announcing Dreams just kind of facilitates this, based on who the rumored top is. Who is somebody who has recently started in LCS. Fly's gonna bop some people. Nixie, Triple, and Tomo is a good combo, and then Dreams and the rumored coach as well is gonna be pretty good. Yeah, actually, I don't have to say it because Cernamaya just got it. It's Kumo for their top. And then it's Kumo, Nixie, Triple, Tomo, and then Dreams for the support. And Fantix is supposed to be their coach. Yeah, okay. Kumo already got announced then. Good. I haven't been paying attention to the announcement. Yeah, but it's Kumo. Okay. So, again, she probably should have tweeted this Academy stuff a little bit earlier, because I have that on the spreadsheet. Moving on to number 4. I'm going into this kind of, I haven't been on the internet for the last like 2 hours, so anything got announced recently, I'm not going to know. I did see the Dreams one because somebody tagged me in it. Number 4, I'm gonna say, oh boy, probably EG. EG, I'm gonna say, are pretty solid due to Tony Top, Jojipyun, Shoryu, and Mystics. Or sorry, Mystiques, however you say his name. I don't really know how I feel about Matt being the coach, but whatever. I think Mystiques is basically a lock. I heard he was playing in-houses with them already in NA, which is weird. Shoryu, I mean, he's not going to be playing for TSM. You can quote me on that. He's not going to be TSM's Academy at ADC. Also, Tom, I know you from Reddit, right? You're the same Tom Shoe, right? Good dude, that Tom Shoe. Big memes, heavy memes. He fucking shits on TSM fans in their own Discord a lot. It's really funny. It's really funny watching him do that. And they hate him. EGA, and then let's see. The name I heard for their jungle is Shieldon. Sheeden. I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, that's the only other name I've heard for a while. I don't know. And the other names seem kind of like but it's hard for me to yeah. Oh, so it is Sheeden. Okay, I have it as Shieldon for some reason. I don't know much about the kid. I just know that's the only real name I've been hearing. The rest of them just seem kind of like whatever. Joe Jepyun and has been playing in houses as well. Tony Top seems like he's not going to be obviously on CLG because CLG already announced that they got Fian. That being said, moving on to the next one, fifth, and this is gonna be weird. Fifth, we're going to go with this is the highest we'll ever place this team ever in anything. CLG Academy. I think Wiggly has shown he's got some LCS talent. I think he just needs a split or two in Academy to just kind of get back to it. I think he's a solid player in supportive roles. So Wiggly's going to be top tier jungler in there. I mean, okay. Defining LCS talent as somebody who has played in LCS and is somewhat serviceable. He is somewhat serviceable. Wiggly was like the 7th, 8th best jungler, probably. He's fine. CLG is a disaster, like Tom said. But RJS is okay. Katsuri's pretty good. Otto's alright. Benji's a good coach. Yeah. And I don't really know much about Fian, but CLGA seems like a very middle of the pack team, and I feel like they actually are focusing on development for once, which is good for them instead of just running the same 4 fucking old ass school players that have no business being in LCS anymore. But whatever. Number 6, I'm gonna say the rumored Immortals roster. Okay, so this is where the interesting stuff comes out. So, by the way, real quick, going back up because I didn't talk about it. The coaches being rumored for C9 are Max Waldo as their academy coach, and Vagar V2 will be working for Cloud9 in some regard. I don't know in what regard, but in some regard. Probably an analyst. Whatever he did for TSM, I don't know. Just forgot to mention that. So moving on to IMTA. So the rumor for IMTA is where the whole, oh my god, all 5 members of the Legacy starting roster will be in NA in some way type of thing, because they're rumored to get Topun, Potluck. Their mid might be Halo. I'm not too sure on their AD. I think it could just be Apollo. And I'm not positive. You can give me the roster's Tenacity. I'm not positive on the support, but I heard it's Joey. Tenacity, you'll get in trouble. You can't say stuff like that. Tenacity is 100 TA's top, by the way. I'm leaking that. Big leaks. Let's see. So yeah, IMTA looks pretty good. If the rumor comes true, I don't really know anything about their AD. I'm pretty sure it's just Apollo at this point. Oh, thank you, Tenacity. Yeah, I want to say definitively like it's Apollo or Area. I don't know. And then yeah, so recap: Topu and Potluck, Halo. I'm guessing Apollo and Joey for Immortals, which is not a bad roster. Again, focuses on building development, which is actually good stuff to see coming out of Immortals, considering they kind of just don't seem like they care as of late. But this is like a good step forward for them. Moving on, and this one is going to be I'm gonna say Dignitas, but Dignitas with an asterisk because solely of what their rumored mid is for Academy. So Dig is supposedly supposed to be Lorlo and Acadian for top and jungle, which is it's fine. Neo for ADC. I know everybody said Neo is going to be Dignitas' starting ADC, but I'm actually hearing the opposite, and he's going to be the Academy starting ADC. And the support is supposedly supposed to be Zazel. Which, again, that's 3 players who have played in LCS before, all who have been somewhat serviceable. Lorlo's been just in the hyperbolic time chamber. I think he's going to smash. So that's nice, right? That's a pretty strong roster. The only reason why I put them 7th is because I would put them higher if I knew their mid for a fact. But the only people I've heard for their mid are Yusui and Five Fire. I'm a huge fan of both of those people. I think I would go with Five Fire personally because guy hasn't had a shot yet. I think he deserves one. He's a really good player, really solid player, really nice guy. If they got Five Fire, I'd put them maybe 4th. If it was Yusui, I'd put them maybe 5th. But because I don't know their mid, I'm not going to comment on it like I know it's true. That's just kind of like it's kind of right now. So put them 7th as like a placeholder. If their mid comes to fruition, then pop them up, right? It wouldn't be surprised me, like Tom said, just probably some rando. Who knows? It could be anybody, really, who their mid is. I have no idea. Moving on to 8. TL, not for any reason of like, hey, this team's bad, but because I don't really know anything about most of these players, right? I know Spawn's a good coach. I don't know much about Elia, right? Yeon looked good. Harry looks okay. I mean, Greg is Greg. Sorry, Armao, however you say his name. I don't know. And then Jenkins looks pretty promising as well. So he's the second best support. All right. So I just personally don't know enough about the roster. So I'm gonna put an asterisk on TL. And I'm gonna put it down here, and it's just gonna say Skelly is brain dead and doesn't know who these people are. So you can take the whole TL ranking as I'm just stupid. All right. Number 9, and we're gonna go with TG, USA. Now, again, one of those things where I wouldn't surprise me at all. Golden Guardians really coaches well. Golden Guardians coach as well. So I see them being okay, right? Chime is good. Prismal is underrated, I think. I'm mad at the whole Yumby situation because I actually heard that he was in contact with TSM for a extended period of time early in October. I guess it was just for scouting grounds, and they were just saying like, "Hey, you're a good player," type thing. They're probably just talking to him like, "Hey, welcome to the scene," type thing. And my guy took it as they're signing him. So I reported on that, got that wrong. But him going to scouting grounds was cool. I think he did pretty good. That interview switch with him and Yeon was really funny. I really messed up. Hey, Winter. And then this one, which is gonna piss off all the people. Oh, that's not how that works. TSM Academy. I'm not putting them 10th because they're going to be the worst. I'm putting them 10th because I do not know who their top is, and I have zero idea who their support is. Okay? For a long time, I had Isles going to TSMA for their support role. The rumored top for TSM is Hanser or Solo. These are the only 2 players I've heard for them. I heard Darshan a while ago, but it wasn't. The only 2 players I've heard for them. I'm putting them 10th because I'll put 2 asterisks so we know. Let me. Star. Don't know for sure the top. So All right. The rumored ADC. So for a while it was that Kaori guy. He was confirmed by Eastbourne that he's going to be staying in Turkey. So the person I've had rumored to them is either Shorty or Cody-san. But since Shorty is rumored to EG, it's most likely probably could be Cody-san. But I would say take that as eh. But Sword and Babbitt are both really, really good. Again, if TSM's rumored roster is, say, fuck it, it's Haunter, Babbitt, Sword, Cody-san, and Biofrost. I'm just throwing that out there, not saying that's true. Then I'd put TSMA at like 5th, 4th, right? Zhang's a good coach. He gets the best out of people. Oh, Gorica! That was the name I was thinking of. I reported this last year that TSM were interested in him, but they didn't pull the trigger on him. It's entirely possible that Gorica is going to be TSM's ADC. That's who the name was. Thank you, Tom. Holy moly. Woo! Okay, I've been thinking of that name for hours, trying to figure out who it was. Bifrost being VC. Okay. So, just straight up, I have no idea who their Academy sport is. Is TSM getting Hako for Sport Academy? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it. It's possible. It wouldn't surprise me. I have not personally heard anything about it myself. So the ones we know are confirmed are 100 Thieves, which is Big Dick Tenacity, Kenvi, Ryoma, Luger, and Poom, and the coach is Golden Blue. Also, for the record, I had Golden Blue going to coach Dignitas Academy. Got that wrong, but did have that he was going to coach, which is interesting. I think he's going to be a good coach, actually. He's quite the lad, I hear. CLG is Thean, Wiggly, RJS. Is it RJs or RJS? I don't know. Katsuri, Otto, and Benji. Is this going to be in the VODs? I'm thinking that. Yeah, it's going to be in the VOD. Yeah, Nick is coaching every single team. Dignitas' starting ADC is supposed to be, and this is something that I actually had rumored myself, was Neo is not going to be the Dignitas' starting ADC, he's going to be their Academy ADC. That's all I have for their ADC. I don't have anybody else. Golden Guardians confirmed. They're Tally, Rosethorn, Yunbi, Prismal, Chime, and Cubs as their coach. TL is Jenkins, Armel, Harry, Yeon, Elia? Elia, and Spawn as their coach. Do I think Double Lips would unretire to join Dignitas? I don't think Double Lips would unretire at all. I didn't say where Evolved is heading because at the moment I've got Evolved going nowhere. The only thing I've heard for Evolved, I heard it early, is that he might be 100 TA Academy's mid laner. That's obviously not true because that's Ryoma. I guess theoretically he could go to Dignitas Academy, right? Crownshot's teamless. Woolite doesn't look like he's getting a team. Attila looks like he's not getting a team. I don't know. It's one of those things where they don't have to have an import. Vagar VT is going to Cloud9. I'd be very surprised if he wasn't. Yeah. So that was the other thing. So if the rumor for Dignitas' mid is Yusui or Five Fire, right? I would say whoever one of those players doesn't end up on Dignitas has a chance they can end up on Immortals as their mid. Just for now, I've been hearing Halo. Good morning, Kenshin, my boy. Which is why, again, I've said the 5 legacy players are all going to be in NA next year. So you have Tally, who switched from mid to top. He's going to be Golden Guardian GGA's top. You have Halo, who is their other mid. Then you have Topun, Race, and Isles. 5 very good players. Okay, they did pretty okay at Worlds too, and they made it to Worlds. So that's got to be worth something, right? So again, don't take these power rankings to heart. Other than the top, I'm gonna say the top 5 teams. The top 5 teams are essentially set in stone in my eyes. C9A, just because that roster would work in the LCS. That's an insane roster. 100 TA looks really, really good, really, really solid. I think that bot lane is going to be underrated. Ryoma, he was pretty okay in LCS. He's going to be really, really good in Academy. Kenvy's pretty solid, and Tenacity, really not sure who he is. Never talked to the guy. Heard he kind of sucks. No, I'm kidding. Tenacity's really solid too. Dig Academy is rumored to be. I've got Lorlo and Acadian as their top side. I've got Neo as their Academy ADC rather than their starting ADC. I'm just fucking with you, Tenacity. And Zazel's to be their support, and then their mid could be Yusui or Fire. Yeah, FlyQuest confirmed right now. I think they announced themselves is Kumo, Nixie, Triple, Tomo, and Dreams, and Fantix is going to be their coach. Yeah. Isn't your roster already announced, Tenacity? Just leak your own roster. It's already announced. What are they going to say? Like, fuck it, bro. Just tell them what's announced. You've already got it. Actually, aside from FlyQuest and C9's coach, they have everyone announced too. Was I shocked? Yeah, absolutely. I was reporting on it for a while that I thought he was going to be in like that little rotation of him, Tomo, and Lost for ADCs going to whatever team, and then fucking Jack said that there would be 4 Cloud9A Academy players who are going to be starting next year, and I was like, well, yeah, it's King. It's not going to be a Nori. It's King, right? Well, according to the Academy rumors, there's only 2 junglers who aren't in Academy who aren't confirmed yet, and Inori is none of them. It's crazy how many players we've had in the scene for a while who aren't going to have a starting spot. Is Nautilus top good? I heard somebody actually say Nautilus top is actually kind of banger with Emax and Demonic Embrace, Big Pog. Anything on Inori? Yeah, I've got him nowhere. I think it's possible he. Are there any LCS teams who don't have their jungler announced? I've got contracts nowhere either. Thank you for the follow, Tibby. The only other team I've heard contracts for is I've heard him for EG. Dignitas's starting jungler is Dardoch. I have no idea. Incoming Dignitas sneaky rumors. I've heard nothing about it. I don't know at all who their starting ADC is. Arrow or Piglet? You could get anybody, theoretically, if you throw enough money at them. I'm sure if Dignitas came to Tenacity and said, hey, Tenacity, hey, bro, here's fucking 1.2 mil, play ADC for us in the LCS, he'd say, all right. Oh, you're good. All good, Nikki. Done deal. Yeah, I'm really not sure on the whole point of the stream was I knew I was going to get a lot of TSM fans in here asking me who's the top, who's the support. Get to work, kid. Earn that bread. What time is the Mando episode? Because I've been checking all day and I keep forgetting which time it comes on. Why is TSM taking so long to announce Lost? Do you know IMT Academy? Maybe you said, but I missed it. I said IMT Academy is Topun, Potluck, Halo, Apollo, and Joey. 10 hours? What the fuck? 10 hours from now? Bro, that's 2 a.m. What? What? Why? Ain't nobody up at 2 a.m. I don't know. I haven't. I moved out of California, so I don't know times anymore. Sarcasm. He plays for TSM Junior, right? I've heard nothing about him. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to answer those questions I was asked. He's not sure of his future in pro. Okay. TSM is taking so long to announce Lost because let me give you guys a little little stuff here, okay? So, fun fact, much like in basketball, there is a league minimum contract for academy teams and LCS teams. So the league minimum for academy teams is 40K. That's the minimum you can pay your players. You can pay them anything else above that, but you have to pay them at least 40K, right? The minimum for LCS teams is 70K, from what I've heard. This is all just what I've heard. I don't know if this is absolutely true or not. I'm sure fucking somebody out there has already said it. I don't know. The point is that Lost was technically making, it could be 20K. I don't know. Apparently, Lost was making less than the league minimum for an LCS spot, so they're reworking his contract to A, give him extra years on his contract, and B, give him more money at 75K for LCS. Okay. So the reason why they're taking so long is because they're just restructuring his contract. Lost is still happening. Don't expect Doublelift to come back or them to go get any other ADC. Lost is still going to be TSM's ADC. It's just taking a little bit longer. From what I heard this 2 days ago, I think. They're not going to announce it that day or the next day. They could announce it today. They could announce it tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not going to curse this announcement. But if I have to curse the Lost announcement, I'll say they get the deal done tomorrow, and they have a fucking Legends video out Monday or something. I don't know. It's tomorrow. Okay. I'm gonna skeleton curse it and say it's tomorrow. So it's gonna be the next day. So they'll announce Lost 12/4/2020. Easy peasy. FlyQuest Academy mid triple. He's already been announced. Where did my music go? Oh, it's just off. Okay. Oh! How's everyone doing today? I'm doing good. Everyone doing good? We got Topun. Rumored to Immortals. I've heard Topun to Immortals by 3 different people. And 2 of those people had spreadsheets. Okay. Sounded like something was scratching on the door, and it was my cat in the litter box. Is Smithy retired? I don't know. I've heard nothing about him going anywhere. I thought he was going to be a coach somewhere. I've got him to no rosters. He might be coaching somewhere else. I don't know. Positional coach somewhere. I don't know. Yeah. CLGA looks okay. They look pretty okay. A regular CLG, they look serviceable. They're like a 9-7 football team. Just chilling, you know? Nothing crazy. Also, Windswept, thank you for your follow, buddy. I didn't see it. Hakuo, Meteos evolved? Nowhere. Hakuo, I'm not sure about. I mean, TSM Academy support spots wide open. It could be Hakuo. Meteos, we've got him nowhere. And I've got Evolved nowhere. A lot of players going teamless this year, which is why I think. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe LCS should expand to 12 teams, and I was like, meh, we can barely handle the 10 we have. C9A coaching staff, yeah, Max and Veigar V2, Max Waldo, which is weird. I actually had him to CLG early. Things change. Yeah, they're the CLG is going to be the gatekeeper to the playoffs for sure. Like they are going to be the ideal middle pack team, which isn't a bad thing. Going from super fucking up and down from the year before to being somewhat stable is a huge step for CLG because they seem really fucking unstable at all times. Because you know what CLG stands for, right? Can't let go. Yeah, C98 Academy's coaching staff is nuts. I don't know if Veigar V2 is going to be on their academy coaching staff or if he's going to be a main team analyst, but he's going to be involved with them in some way. I don't know where Kelsey is going. I try not to speak on Kelsey because I spoke on 100 Thieves a little bit last year about so I got Zix. I was the first person to get Zix to 100T. And immediately after I tweeted that, Kelsey tweeted something that was basically targeting rumor people, and I was like the only one doing it because Darius was dead. So I don't think she likes me very much, and I don't really get to hear much about her, and even if I do, I don't say anything. She's good enough to coach somewhere. I just don't know where. Westrix is still labeled in C9? The global contract database is sometimes it's somewhat behind for stuff as well. Yeah, there you go. He's confirmed himself that he's staying. I don't know. I don't really follow Westrix that much. Nick would know. He's a Cloud9 super fan. All right, so we all good? We're gonna open up for questions for another like 10 minutes, I guess. We'll just. You guys have any questions about rosters? If you weren't here, if you didn't hear, I'll just say what I said earlier, stuff like that. Just a quick one. Honestly, I might edit and cut this one up and put it on YouTube. Started my YouTube career, Big Pog. Got to get that second monitor fund going. My YouTube career, right? Big Pog. Can I put all the rosters on screen? I'm dumb. Sorry. I'm no. No, I'm not doing that. Because my Academy spreadsheet is attached to my main roster spreadsheet. And I've also got some private stuff in there, as in, like, some of the names of some of the people who leak me stuff and stuff like that. Just people I talk to. Sources. Should have just said sources. And that would out them all. I ain't about that. Not purposefully. Do you think any teams are overvaluing lower end OCE talent over NA players because they are new and shiny? I don't want to say overvaluing. I don't think that's true because these OCE players are really, really good. They are. Whatever you say about it, they're good players. They're good dogs, Bront. Okay. Yeah, they're just new to the scene. You could say they're new and shiny, but I would say. I mean, you have a lot of these players who come in who I'd say are better than some LCS players given time. It's just teams are valuing younger players with less tread on the tires. Does that make sense? Like someone like Hakuo, for example. Hakuo's been in the LCS for a lot longer than people think he has. He's been around. The guy has been around. So, would you go for someone unproven who has a lot of potential or someone who you feel like you've seen their ceiling? Ah, 100 Talk Podcast is my boys. I think that's probably Cole signed into the account. Those are my boys. Love those boys. They can follow Dirt. Yeah, Cole's an absolute lad, and an absolute Chad. Love that man. Yeah, man, stream all the time. Well, not all the time, but every other day or so. Yeah, because 100 T's up there. You just missed Tenacity. He was in here about 5 minutes ago. He was just shooting the shit. So that was pretty pog. See, you can't say exposed, I guess, but it's just one of those things where it's like, again, you might as well go and get some young talent and progress with it. The issue with NA people had for a long time was, and everybody kept bitching about this, we just merry-go-round, just fucking rotary door. What's the term for it? I almost said rotisserie chicken. You just rotisserie chicken the same players around and around and around. Revolving doors. Thank you, Cole. It's the revolving doors. It's the same 15 guys just sent back and forth between a bunch of different teams, and no new talent really coming in. Okay, this is ridiculous. The split Johnson won Rookie of the Split. He was the only rookie besides one other player who technically qualified. That is not healthy for the league whatsoever. So having these players who have never played in the LCS before, who have never played in Academy before, coming up and performing is how this league gets better. We have to start developing talent again as a league. We just have to. Right? Which is why I think a lot of these Academy rosters are really solid. Looking at power rankings, it's black and white. You see C9A top, the best team, and you're like, oh shit, these guys are better than everybody else. And you see TSMA last, and you're like, oh, they're going to be shit. No. Any of these teams could finish anywhere. It's all unproven talent. That's the point. It's just that C9A has a bunch of proven talent, which is why they're first. And 100 TA looks solid too. And Fly and EG and CLG. And I am Immortals look good too. It's just 7, 8, 9, 10. Those four can finish anywhere. Anywhere. And it would make total sense to me. So, for the record, I have rumored just about every single roster. It's in this stream. So if you want to go back and find it, clip it for yourself. I don't care. I'm probably not going to tweet much of it out. Just because, I don't know, I don't want to flood everybody's timeline. How will 100 TA when Demonte rotates down there after week 5? How many Immortal... how will 100 TA be when Demonte rotates down there week 5? I mean, for the God Ryoma to come back? I don't know. How many Immortals are actually, like, set in stone? The 2 Immortals people who are set in stone are Potluck and Jensen Go as their coach. The rumors I have for them are it's Topun, Potluck, Halo, Apollo, and Joey. No, not Jensen and Go. I don't know how to say his name. Jensen Goh. Jensen Go. That sounds like a Rick Ross thing. Whoa. Oh, okay. I'll never do that again. I hated myself for that. Yep. Don't weird chant me. I'm just chilling, man. I'm vibing. I'm feeling good in the neighborhood. Maybe I will tweet the rosters for what I have. I have to run it by some sources first to see if they're okay with it. Who the fuck is that guy? Who is that? Who? Can I confirm I am less than 7? I'm 6'5". Definitely taller than 7 inches. Would I run through the Immortal roster again? Yes, I will. Tofu and Potluck, Halo, Apollo, Joey. That's who I have. I don't know. TSM Academy's top, I've heard, is either Hanser or Solo. Babip, Sword. I heard their ADC is could be Cody-san. And I don't know who their support is. Like 100%. I have no idea. I've heard the only rumor I heard for their support was that at one point it was they were talking to Zazel. That was a no. They offered Palette Academy support. He said no. After the Sword Art stuff went through, they were like, "Hey, Palette, remember how we were talking to you to replace Sword Art instead? How about you go to Academy?" And he said no. And Hakuo, but I guess that's more speculation than it is rumor. I haven't heard it. Someone just mentioned it here, and I was like, yeah. The other ADC support, other ADC I've heard, Gorica or Cody-san for TSMA. It's just I don't know much about the roster aside from Babip and Sword, so it's hard for me to put them anywhere but 10th because I just don't have the roster completed. It's the same as if I were going to do a power rankings for the regular LCS. I put Dignitas last because I don't know half their roster. They were interested in Gorica last year. I literally made a tweet that said people are talking about TSM and Gorica in the same sentence. Maybe they still are. Pretty pog. Ooh. Okay. We getting DMs, boys. We getting some DMs. Yeah, go watch In Houses. Later, bud. I don't know who he is. Any rumors on how Evolved is taking the news that he's been subbed out for summer? I don't fucking know. I mean, I'm sure he's crying into his e-girl girlfriend's chest right now. I don't know. I did get an air fryer. Thank you. I got an air fryer for Christmas. Thank you. I have air fried 4 things already in it, and I fucking love it. How sure am I about Academy Darshan? Very. 99%. 99.9%. The 0.1% is the germs you can't kill. I'm Lysol, baby. Is it Lysol? It's Lysol. Skelisol. Are you? I mean, he's kind of like a player coach. He shores up a top lane. It's solid. It's nice to have someone like that on your staff if they still want to keep playing. Maybe they bring him in as a coach later on. I think he's going to be fine. Apple said a few days ago Afro might retire. I've heard nothing on Afro. I talked to Apple quite a bit. He's a good dude. Gets some stuff right. Gets a lot of stuff right. Gets a lot of stuff wrong. I've heard nothing about Afro, but I've also got Afro to no rosters. So if he retires, he retires. Because another thing, I remember Jack deleted the tweet, but he said something about perks making up more players retire. He meant to say have retired, or he like switched it to have retired. And then that's where the rumors that there's somebody else retiring soon, and it was like, oh god, it's Smithy, it's fucking it's Afromu, all the old guards gone. It would make sense. Bjerg, Xmithy, Double Lift, Afromu, all retire in the same season. It would make sense. Do I know anything about Five Fire? I've heard to Dignitas Academy, either him or Yusui. I mean, it sucks, but the old guard leaving is good for the league. That means we actually have some rotation. You know the EG jungler? Is it not Cheatin? Oh, so it is Sheedon. Okay, cool. I got it right. Nice. Dave Smith for CLGA. I'm only putting them at high because their roster is announced. There are a bunch of other teams that I'm just kind of like on, and once the rosters are officially announced, then I'll switch it up and start doing more. But so let's run it over again. All right. Don't you have in-houses to watch, Winter? Yeah, these pros have played for a while. A lot of them. A lot of them. So, people retiring is the way the league works. Right? It's how every sports league works. Eventually, players retire. New guard comes in, fills in the spots. Right? If Dirk never retired, we never free up that contract spot to go and get Luka. A crazy contract, right? I'm not a Mavericks fan. I'm a Warrior fan, but I was just saying that's a perfect example. Players need to retire for new players to come in. C9 Academy is bonkers. Yeah. Well, no, not confirming because Skeleton doesn't confirm anything, but that is the rumor. That it's C9 staff is going to be Mithy, Vagar V2, Max Waldo, West Rice, and Rainover. I already said Rainover. Yeah, Vagar V2 is going to Cloud9. I don't know what capacity. He could be doing something for Academy team. He could be the main analyst for the main team. I don't know. He's doing something. Yeah, and it's especially good, I think, when older players move into management roles because you still get the raw talent of new players, but also support and experience of those who dove in it. Yeah, who've done it a long time. Yeah, I agree. Why is TSM Academy a 10th? Well, if you look at the asterisk, I don't really know who their top and support are, so as far as I know, I'm only giving them 3 players, so it's hard to rate them. So they're 10th as a placeholder because I don't know where to put them since I don't know who their top and support are. I do have a spreadsheet. I do have a spreadsheet with all the Academy, yeah. That's where I'm reading off of. Thank you, Ibram, for the follow, my man. Nah, I can't show you guys my spreadsheet. I said it earlier. I've got a lot of stuff in my spreadsheet that would out some sources because I've got like emails and stuff for It's a very private spreadsheet. That's all I'm gonna say. I've got my reasons for keeping stuff, but it's a very private spreadsheet. A couple people have the edit link, but it's mainly just for me. Does it have my PP size on it? Not a folder, not a drive that big. Cole, there's no drive that big, man. Why the fuck would you ask me that, Cole? Come on, man. Fucking hell. Yeah, it's got my wife's name. It's got my social security number on it. It's got my full name. You gotta make sure. Yeah. Maybe after the stream ends, I'm gonna end it in 6 minutes, so we have a solid hour. Maybe after I'll just tweet all of the rosters that I have. How is C9 shut up? How is C9 able to spend so much on talent, not just players, but coaching staff holding? Cloud9 has a lot of money. I mean, you don't fucking budget with the same roster for 3 straight years and quote unquote lose the offseason while still being good and then not go and spend the money you have eventually, right? How did the Lakers afford to give LeBron $85 million and Anthony Davis $135 million? Because they can. Because they've been nickel and diamond for a couple of years. That's how you build a successful organization. You take a couple of years to be shit, build up your money, get good draft picks. Then, 1 year, you spend it all. You get those draft picks you got for those last couple of years. Now you have a core. You go and get the supporting pieces and maybe a huge piece. Then you go out and you stop people. That's how you build an organization. It's organization building 101. I've played enough franchise mode in Madden and enough association mode in 2K to know how to build a championship roster. Thank you. All right. Yeah, Cloud9 is the new big bad in town. For sure. Not that they haven't been, but they're for sure the new big bad in town. I would say C9 is now the new TSM, if I'm being honest. That's such a stupid thing to say. I'm sorry. That's not true. That's such a dumb take. I'm not going to say that. Jack's a good dude. He seems like a good dude. I'm hearing things about Vegar V2. Any comments? Yeah, Cloud9. Well, I wouldn't say Jack seems like a good dude, but he seems like a good owner. He's a fucking liar. I mean, everything he said this offseason was a lie. But he's a great owner. He does a really good job. I don't know him as a person. I don't know a lot of people as people. Yeah. People forget that Jack was a member of 2-9. What a bully. Again, I don't know the guy. I've never met him. It's hard for me to say good about someone. I've never met them. No, what I'm saying Jack lied on was I know things change. I'm not giving him shit for the whole he said the roster was going to stick together. It didn't thing. I'm not giving him shit for that. I know things change. It happens. Just saying. That mixed with the 4 C9A players starting lies. How much do you think FlyQuest buyout for C9 players was? Probably over 2 mil for all 3 players. Just spitballing. That's such a dumb answer, but I don't really know. Yeah. It happens. Is it true TSMA was interested in Kaori? Yes. It was true, but he's staying in Turkey, according to Eastbourne. I don't know, man. I don't want to speak on organizational shit because the last time I did that, I got in a lot of trouble. So, they wanted Kaori for Academy? Yeah, they did. Loss is going to be fine. He's going to be good. Money talks, man. Money talks. Thank you, Jeezy. I don't. Is that how you wanted me to say your name? Thank you for the follow. Also, Okie Dokie, thank you for the follow too. If anybody has a fucking weird ass name, I'm gonna say it in a voice every time. Thank you, Salty Iris, for the follow. Appreciate you. How is the 4 C9? There are 4 C9 players from last year starting this year. Are there? Thank you, Kamui. Are you talking about like technically 4 players from C9A last year? Because yeah, Fudge, Palafox, Diamond, and who? Because King's not starting and Inori is not starting. Yeah, that's what I'm. Everybody keeps saying that. Fake was like Cloud9 Academy for 1 day, so he counts. Oh my god, it's just the fucking meme. Cloud9 fans you guys are so angry. It's just a meme. I wouldn't say EG's overrated. I put them 6th. I don't have them overrated. No, hey, no, dumb. No, don't fuck C9 fans. Every single fan group has a small minority that are a bunch of fucking toxic little bitches, alright? Every single fandom has that. Cloud9 fans are fine. In fact, Cloud9 fans have been some of the nicest fans to me since I started this rumor thing. TSM fans have been the most toxic, and I'm a TSM fan. FlyQuest fans, super nice. 100 Thieves fans, oh my god. I fucking joined the 100 Talk community a little bit, right? And I'm on their Reddit and stuff. 100 Thieves fans are so damn nice. It's criminal how nice they are. They're like a bunch of Canadians. I love it. I love 100 Thieves fans. Absolutely love them. Adore them. CLG fans make me depressed. Every CLG fan I've ever talked to are like, they're like, Skelly, man, you gotta give me something, man. Just tell me we're getting some import, man. Chovy, tell us Chovy. We got Crown. We can get Chovy. CLG fans are like, they're like military veterans who are homeless, man. It's just so sad to see. You just want to give them something, but you can't because you just don't carry cash on you anymore. That's such a horrible thing to say. I'm so sorry. Immortals fans, I've never met one, so I can't say anything about them. Dignitas fans are just happy to be here. Team Liquid fans, they were horrible back when Doublelift was on their team because Doublelift fans are the worst. But now TL fans are okay. Yeah, EG fans are just broken C9 fans, and Golden Guardians fans are just a bunch of chads. They don't give a fuck. They're just chilling. Will a team ever get replaced? What do you mean? Like a team lose its spot? I said this last year. I think if CLG doesn't turn their shit around, I think they lose their spot next year. Like, not saying they get like bounced down or anything, because they're still that, like, if you're consistently the worst team for like 3 years straight, then they bop you down. But I don't know if CLG has the money to keep their doors open. I don't think anybody else is leaving anytime soon, which is good. Clutch fans were Chad, yeah. Well, yeah, because they got that big dick power up from knocking TSM out of playoffs for the first time. Right? Didn't Hex reopen Optic or something, or he like rebought into Optic? I don't really pay attention to other esports, but I heard about that he basically said see at a NRG, or he's combining them. I don't know. Yeah, they're apart. Okay. I'm saying the same thing about CG. I don't see them much longer. Yeah, I just don't see them lasting much longer. It's a shame because it's a storied franchise, but I don't see them lasting much longer. It happens. CLG are the fucking Houston Oilers, bro. You feel like they've been around forever, and then they're just gonna go bye-bye one day. And you'll be sitting in your room, 45 years old, and your 12-year-old son's gonna come up. Hey, Dad, what was CLG? CLG, son, was fucking I can't even think of another team name. But can you continue that shitty analogy? 2021. I don't know. On pub to have a team. He hasn't talked to your pub. Should be in the playoffs. Sad to see he's stuck with shit work. Jeez. Do you think CLG needs new management? I'm not going to comment on staff and management stuff. Again, last time I did, I got in a lot of trouble. I'm trying to stop stepping on toes. I know a lot of people who follow me are like, hell yeah, go get him, Skelly. Fucking shit on everybody. No. If I want a job in the scene, if I want to start making money in the scene, I need to be a nice guy. Right? Like, I have made $0. Well, not true. I've made $15 since I've been doing this rumor shit. $15. And those $15 came from one of my mods. Because he makes a lot of money and he wants me to get a second monitor because I can't play League because I don't have a second monitor. Yeah, Dreams just joined Fly Academy. He got announced like an hour ago. Well, no, I can play League. What I'm saying is, I can't play League and stream at the same time because I have to constantly switch to the other screen to see chat. Does that make sense? Dig Academy is Lorlo, Acadian, Yusui or Firefire, Neo, and Zazel. I'm going to tweet all this out. I'm just going to tweet the rosters. In a bit, so. I don't know. That's the same question I asked when I was told. Again, so everything I've told you today, I've been told by at least 3 people. I double-checked, or I single-checked, double-checked, and triple-checked. Everything. Open chat on phone? Yeah, except my phone screen fucking turns black, so I can't see chat. Alright? Some of us aren't rich, bud. Some of us are very, very poor. Like me. Zazel seems like a nice kid. Don't know, I never met him. The only time I've ever heard his voice was, it was like a Cloud9 thing, or it was like a comms thing, and they were like, I think they were playing TSM, and they were like, shit on these clowns, or something like that. It was really funny. Cloud9 ruins supports? Bro, don't start that narrative. The TSM ruins junglers. Cloud9 ruins supports. Ooh. I mean, Vulcan's doing pretty good. Yeah. I disagree with you there. Yeah, someone said they wish I had a sub button. I don't get a sub button until I get affiliate, and I missed the affiliate like 30-day thing because I started streaming at the end of 30 days by like 2 days, so I have to basically restart. So I'm not gonna get affiliate for a while, probably, assuming I get to keep the same viewership I've got because you guys are amazing. Real quick, so thank you, Sergeant. Just want to say it out loud. I'm very privileged to have the jumpstart on a quote-unquote community when it comes to streaming. My first stream I ever did was, we did the Free Agency show last year, the same time ESPN did, and their show was cringy and boring. And I opened the stream to 500 people. That's insane. So getting to have a jumpstart on a community like this is pretty fucking pog. And I appreciate you guys very much. It's great. So any follow I get is the greatest follow in the world. That's why I have follows come out. I know a lot of people don't do that. They don't have follows appear on their streams, which is stupid. Thank everyone. Why is it Cloud9's fault if players do bad if they leave them? Why is it anybody's fault? Thank you, Feed and Troll. Nice name. Bro, there was a heated fucking discussion. For those who can't see the chat, there is a heated discussion going on about Cloud9 ruining supports in the chat right now. And I'm here for it. Do I have a favorite LCS team? I'm a TSM fan by trade. But I root for EG and 100 Thieves a little bit. 100 Thieves just because I like their fan and because EG staff has been very kind to me. So they're nice people, so I want to see them succeed. 100 Thieves, yeah. I mean, they seem like their fans are nice. Their staff is chill. Their Reddit's cool. Their Discord's cool. I mean, their fans just seem like a bunch of like old, like grizzled, um, Call of Duty YouTube watching fans who just they're just chilling. Like they're like, oh no, we don't get this league shit. This is cool, you know. They're cool. Those are my people, man. I used to play Call of Duty. I actually used to play Halo competitively. If I outed my name, you could actually trace me back to a tournament in 2009, which is 10 years ago. I was 15. Who's my top 5 teams this split for regular LCS? Oh man, this is one of those times where I should have saved my my notepad, huh? Because I didn't. Ah shit. I think I said TL C9. I said TSM with an asterisk because it wouldn't surprise me if they finished 4th or 5th, and then I said FlyQuest and then EG 100T are like right next to each other. Yeah, it's on my last stream. If you want to go and look, you can just check like the end of it. You don't have. Do yourself a favor and don't go back and watch it. Listening to me speak for over an hour is already a hard in times. I'm a young buck. I'm 25. I would be considered too old to play an LCS. Nah, Halo 3 was my game. I I was one of those guys who I would go to my friend's house and we'd play Halo 3 and I would absolutely embarrass them. Like, you know when someone's chasing you and they go to get the assassination on you, which is just hitting someone in the back with melee? I was one of those guys who I would jump as they're hitting me, fly back over their head and get them. I was a king, dude. I was so good at Halo. I'm not a boomer. 25. I was born in 1995, man. October 9th. I am not a boomer. I do have an academy sheet, but I can't put it out there. Okay? Maybe I'll make just an academy roster one just so I can tweet it. Or have someone else make it, because I fucking shit at docs. So, yeah. I should probably get on that, because teams are supposed to start announcing their rosters today, so I should probably start tweeting. Oh, Apple, you son of a bitch! He posted the fucking... You bastard! He posted the Topoon thing an hour ago. You son of a bitch, Apple. Yeah, I will. That sounds like a good idea, actually. Apple. Are you here? I'm gonna DM you real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna get together with my boy Apple. He's gonna help me with docs because he's better at doc work than I am. I fucking suck. So a little insight into my life. Something I do as a pastime, or just when I'm bored, like a community I'm in. I play on Gary's Mod roleplay servers because I get bored and it's fun. And I have to make like docs and stuff because I'm an officer and when I play, and I have to make docs and shit, and I always get somebody else to do it because God, I suck at making documents. I'm fucking horrible at Google Docs, man. I don't know what I'm doing. 100% of the time. I just kind of throw shit around until it works. Oops. We're just chilling. We're chilling right now, boys. I've never heard the song before in my life. I don't know what this is. Not bad, though. DMCA, from what I can see. That's nice. Or non-DMCA. Pog. What I want to do in the esports scene exactly? I kind of want to be a reporter, but do it in a better way than everybody else does it. I also just kind of just want to be a figure in the scene. Like, I want to make YouTube videos and content and stuff. It's really hard to make League of Legends content at the moment because it's all been done. Like, what am I going to do? Actual champion spotlights? No. What am I going to do? Make funny 5-minute videos? No. Donkey, the guy who copied Donkey, Kiori, fucking Uber Danger, Magikarp Use Fly, all these people. But yeah, what you just said is kind of more the plan, where it's my whole thing is I like being reachable and relatable. I'm just an LCS fan. I'm just a dude, right? Just a dude. I respond to every DM I get as long as it's not something brain dead. Like, somebody asked me if I fucking take a poo-poo in my trousers every night in DMs like 2 hours ago, and I was like, I'm not going to respond to that. I could tell them yes, but not going to do that. It's like, how did he know I have Crohn's disease? Pog. Do I make poop in my trousers? Yeah, man. Fuck yeah, dude. Keeps me warm. Well, my ice cold takes. 90% of Thorin's content is that he's an asshole. So, it's hard to do his content. I could do something like that. I try. I don't know. I'm not good with computers and all the other stuff. I'd have to get like a supporting cast of people around me. Like, I usually do streams with other people. I just started doing solo streams recently. So, I mean, if you guys like hearing my my voice, then sure. I can make it deeper if you want. Is that what you want? Oh, that's cringe. Yeah. Just chilling, man. No, Thorn's an asshole. I understand what you're trying to say. Like, Thorin treats LCS players and the LCS like it's a business, which it's supposed to be. But the reason why Thorin is an asshole is because he does shit like, oh, I don't know, trying to blackmail LS. No, exactly, I agree. He's an asshole, but he's not the fucking devil like everybody says he is. But no, he's a dick. But the scene needs that in a way. I mean, Thorin has me blocked. So what do I know? I called him Ragnar the Red, and apparently that was too far for him. Any Skyrim fans in chat? Pug. There once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to... Is it Whiterun from Orward Yeah. Thorin saying Mo uses the F word means bundle of sticks. Okay, but you have to remember, in Europe, that word does mean, like, a cigarette. Yeah. Somebody typed it. Don't type it. That's a banned word in this chat. I understand what you're trying to do, though. But yeah. It, is Biofrost going to TSMA? I don't know. I don't know who their Academy Sport is. I don't think Biofrost is not on the contract base anymore. I mean, I don't fucking know. I'm just saying. I was saying to Thorin. I don't know. Somebody asked me if I could leak why fucking Doctor Disrespect was banned. I don't know. My knowledge is strictly limited to LCS teams and a couple of LEC teams, and maybe an LCK team. All right, I just get cracking on that spreadsheet with all the academy rosters before they all start getting announced, and I don't get the credit for it. So I'm gonna answer Anfon's question. I'm gonna answer the last 3 questions. Next 3 questions I get. Cloud9 Academy's bot lane in the LCS, I'd probably rank them 5th. Because I've never seen them play together, so I don't know. Where do I get my sources from, or is it just piecing together public info? Both. Sometimes they piece together public info. Some of my sources are people within scenes, or within teams, I mean. I got a couple sources who are just fucking anonymous leakers, but they tell me shit every year and they're always 100% right. And they're anonymous to protect themselves. It happens. But I do have some people within teams that I talk to. You know, I mean, people who are mods and I got some people who are mods in Twitch chats. I have some people who work for the merchandise department of a team, shit like that. They just hear things in the office or some shit and they tell me. And then I go digging, do work, stuff like that. It's also why... So, the big theme this year was... So, last year it was I shotgunned everything and got some stuff right, and it was cool. This year was everything I said... I got every single thing I said correct. But halfway, in a way. Like, the Zico to TSM stuff. That was straight up wrong. Zico to TSM is wrong. But Zico to NA was the half part of it that I got right. Because I did say that he's had NA offers, and I just assumed it was TSM. Right? All the info I got was old info. Most of the info I got this year was old info. So stuff I reported on that didn't come true was happening before and then was old. But it's not anymore. Shit like that. So natural progression means hopefully next year I'll get stuff right when it comes out instead of old shit. That was kind of the spot I was in this year. Much better than last year. I think I did a lot better job than last year, even though there still was the whole Malapocalypse thing. Or Malapocalypse, however you say his name thing. And the Jacob Wolf thing. I need to stop picking enemies. Yeah. Yeah, but the problem is I feel like I did it in a negative light. And I don't want people to think I'm a confrontational asshole, because I'm not. I'm actually kind of a social coward. I usually shy away from conflict. Unless I know I'm right or have the upper hand, like with the Loco Doco stuff. That's like the only time you'll ever hear me yell. Well, aside from comedic effect, sometimes I just be screaming because it's funny. Alright. I'm gonna do one last question, and I gotta go. Because I gotta get these rosters out. Yeah. That was for sure my issue last year. And a little bit this year. Because I feel like I would go a couple days without posting anything. I'd see I drop like 100 followers, and I'd be like, ah, shit, gotta post. You know? Anyone got a question? I'm gonna give it 10 seconds. Is Max the academy coach or helping with the main senior roster? He's supposed to be the academy head coach. Alright, boys. Thank you for coming out. I appreciate you. We'll do this again soon, yeah? Alright. See you, boys. Have a good one.